We are just a few days into 2026, and Wuthering Waves has now officially teased both of the new upcoming characters that we can expect in version 3.1. So today, we are going to discuss the upcoming banners along with everything we know about both of their abilities so far. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us on Discord too while you're at it. Now, without further ado, let's get started. So drip marketing for both Aemeath and Luuk was completed today, and so it's now confirmed that we can expect Aemeath in Phase 1 and Luuk in Phase 2 of version 3.1. Both of them are expected to be new DPS units designed to shape the new toon meta, and now talking about the reruns, we don't have quite solid info yet, but according to some rumors, Choyan and Galbrena is expected to get a rerun in version 3.1. Now take this as a speculation for now, because there is no legit info on this yet, as I mentioned earlier. And now let's shift our focus to everything we know about both Luuk and Aemeath so far. Starting off with the new 5-star of the first phase, Aemeath, and she's expected to be a fusion sword user, and according to leaks and her design, everything clearly hints at a high-speed, agile playstyle. Also, judging by the visual cues in her official art and the leaked kit descriptions, Aemeath is not just another standard damage dealer. She is being positioned as the catalyst for the new combat ecosystem because she is going to be part of the game's first fusion burst negative status unit, and she is expected to be part of the toon meta too, which seems to prioritize rhythm and timing over simple cooldown management. Her kit revolves heavily around the toon rupture mechanic, which suggests that her damage output will not be linear. Instead, it will likely feature a backloaded burst window where she can switch forms, and players need to accumulate stacks or strain during her on-field time to unleash a massive resonance liberation nuke. This aligns perfectly with the leaks suggesting she is a liberation damage-focused character, meaning her best-in-slot echo sets and weapon choices will likely revolve around liberation damage bonuses, making her a potential hyper carry who demands significant field time to shine, perfectly setting the stage. Now, for the second phase character who offers a completely different flavor of combat. Moving on, we have the highly anticipated arrival of Luuk Herson, and let me tell you, the hype for this man is absolutely justified. As confirmed by the drip marketing, Luuk is a 5-star character, and he is expected to be a Spectro character wielding gauntlets. This weapon choice is incredibly significant because it confirms a brawler-style combat aesthetic that focuses on raw impact and physical aggression. Unlike the elegance of sword users, Luuk is designed strictly as a main damage dealer, with a very specific focus on basic attack damage, which is a niche that has been relatively underutilized in the current meta until now. His gameplay loop operates on the toon strain system, where every strike or combo he lands builds up internal pressure or strain. Once this strain reaches a critical threshold, he could enter a heightened state where he can trigger the toon rupture response, essentially transforming his standard strikes into explosive spectral bursts that can shatter enemy vibration bars in seconds. This mechanic sounds absolutely broken on paper, especially when you consider his synergy with existing supports. Now, this may not sound right, but if you manage to pull Lene this patch, you are sitting on a gold mine, because her pit offers buffs that align perfectly with liberation damage amplification. However, Luuk is expected to deal basic attack damage too after he uses his liberation. From the looks of things, Kuro is planning to make Lene a must-pull unit to work in the toon meta, as majorly every new Lahai Roi unit could be expected to keep the main focus on liberation damage, but take it as speculation for now. From the looks of things, Lene's scaling and liberation damage amplification make her the undeniable best-in-slot support for Luuk if his kit revolves around using normal and heavy attacks after he casts his liberation. Together, they form a premier duo that covers both the main DPS and sub-DPS roles flawlessly, creating a team composition that is not only high damage, but also incredibly satisfying to play due to the rhythmic nature of the toon mechanics. It is also worth noting that the introduction of both Aemeath and Luuk in the same patch suggests that version 3.1 is going to introduce more enemies or bosses that have specific weaknesses to this rupture mechanic. Perhaps enemies with shields that only break upon triggering a rupture, or bosses that have vulnerability windows tied to these mechanics. So this makes both of these units high-value assets for the upcoming Tower of Adversity rotation. Now, let's shift our focus to the rerun banners again. While the spotlight is firmly on the new units, the potential return of Chuyon and Galbrenna is massive news for players who missed them during their initial runs. If the rumors are true and Chuyon is running alongside Aemeath in Phase 1, on the other hand, Galbrenna is expected to run in Phase 2 alongside Luuk, which doesn't make a lot of sense for Galbrenna. So we must treat these rerun leaks with caution, as Kuro Games has been known to switch up reruns. So while Chuyon and Galbrenna are the most likely candidates, do not be surprised if we see a curveball thrown our way regarding the 4-star characters on these banners. We are still in the dark. Regarding the weapons, both Aemeath's signature sword and Luuk's signature gauntlets are expected to have passives that are heavily tailored to the tune mechanics, likely offering stacking attack bonuses or damage amplification upon triggering a rupture or reaching max strain. This means that while their signature weapons will be best in slot, there might be a significant gap between their signature gear and standard 5-star options, but you can always use the new standard weapon sets on them. So you should definitely start saving your Astrites and preparing your weapon banner pity if you plan on maining either of these characters. Looking at the broader picture, version 3.1 is shaping up to be one of the most impactful updates in Wuthering Waves. Not only are we getting 2 top-tier DPS units that introduce a completely new way to play, but the potential reruns offer immense value for account progression. Whether you're Team Fusion aiming for the explosive burst of Aemeath, or Team Spectra ready to throw hands with Luuk, the next few weeks are going to be absolutely critical for resource management. My advice would be to wait for the official showcase or the beta gameplay leaks before making a final decision on who to pull, because while paper stats are nice, seeing the characters in action and understanding their frame data and rotation timings will be the true deciding factor on who is the better investment for your specific account. Now, with that said, there are still many things that we don't know about both of them, as the beta for version 3.1 has not started yet, and it is expected to start before the 10th of January. So until then, stay tuned, as both of their kit info will come out before the beta, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, as I am going to cover it as soon as possible. Now, if you have come this far, make sure to hype up the video. Thank you for watching, stay hard, stay hyped, and make sure to join us on Discord, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.